Man, if there's one thing I love about India is the food. I love Indian food. And right here we have the ultimate Indian boutique or banquet. We got a lot of challenge. We got a 12K calorie challenge from Beardman Eats. I know this is gonna be spicy. I don't know what he's eating, but 12,000 calories. See a lot of rice, some chicken, some tikka masala maybe. Definitely some peppers. What is that? Pita bread, lemon to cut the heat. Oh God, I bet this is gonna be so good.
What's up, Bread Army? Oh, wait, that doesn't sound right. Beard
No, that doesn't sound right at all.
Army, that's it. Actually, Bread Army would be a good phrase for your followers. I might start calling you Mrs. Bread. You've got to be at least 30% starch by now.
I'm in danger.
Anyway.
Yeah, he called his wife Miss Brett. Yeah, yikes.
I'm rambling. This video is long overdue.
Girlfriend.
It's been a long time
I did see
since
a
I
ring.
ate Indian food, or more specifically, food from the Indian subcontinent. And a lot of people have asked me to do Indian food again lately. I think in no small part due to the fact that Ramadan is in full swing. In fact, it's about to end, I think, this Tuesday or Wednesday with Eid. So if you've been observing Ramadan, if you celebrate
5 years
Eid,
ago. I don't
hope
know
you
when
have a great
exactly that
time,
is.
And
June.
hope you eat lots of delicious food. I know I'm about to. Anyway, we've got a straight behemoth of an Indian banquet here with all kinds of goodies on. I'm going to throw a
That's a hell of a banquet you got right there.
calorie count up on screen right now. Guessing it's about 10,000. But without further ado, this is Beard Meats Food, and this is the ultimate Indian banquet challenge.
Just look at this guy for a second. Just. Would you look at it?
I think this is the third time I've done it now. 3.0 Indian banquet with a vengeance. Who's gonna? Alright, what do you reckon about?
Alright.
1 hour?
An hour
Seems
to
reasonable.
finish that?
It is a huge play. Anyway, let's kick off with.
That's
some
reasonable?
of the,
That took me like 3
delicious
days.
starters. My favorite part of an Indian meal.
Ishta! What's up, Beard Army? Welcome back to another flipping video.
So what is this?
Goes to the bread. What's the prize?
Yeah, unsurprisingly, she doesn't really eat Indian food apart from Indian bread.
It would have been delicious, warm.
Shame, because samosas are amazing.
I've said that
Tikka
before
masala
at
is
some point.
great.
People keep telling me I've got OCD because I eat like each item at a time instead of mixing them together.
I do the same thing. Lo calls me a
I
weirdo
don't
for
think
that.
it's true, though. If I had
Let me
OCD
know in the comments, when you guys eat your food, do you guys mix it together like a bunch of savages, or are you like elegant and like eat like each thing? So like if I get like fajitas, I don't mix all the fajitas together. I'll just eat like the rice, the beans, and then the meat, and then the vegetables. Like if I do eat any of the vegetables.
I wouldn't do this.
Yeah, what an absolute renegade. Anyway, we're starting with the appetizers.
No, these onion bhajis are a little bit burnt. I like onion bhajis so much I got 2 different types. But these are a little bit burnt though.
Yeah, the first bhajis were a little bit toasty.
This guy has an accent. It's kind of hard to listen to and watch him eat. I don't know about you guys, but I have like my dad is the biggest victim of this. But he'll go out and eat and just smack and just talk with a mouthful of food. I'm like, how are you my dad? And that grosses me out.
Fortunately, I had an ancillary portion waiting for me.
These bhajis look a little bit softer.
Yeah, those first bhajis were the dense, crispy ones, which are not without their charm. But I prefer these yellow, slightly soft, fluffy bhajis.
What is a bhaji? What is that made out of?
A knife and fork. You mean a spoon? Oh, it's curry with a knife and fork. Valid point.
She did actually eat a potato curry once, like a spoonful.
I don't know what the deal is with slices of
I love curry.
lemon on these big Indian platters, but I've seen it online, seen like Facebook pages.
I've seen it online.
Green chilies and
Same.
wedges of lemon.
No, I do not.
Yeah, the lemon thing.
I would definitely take the lemon and squeeze it over.
Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments by all means, but I think that might be a Pakistani tradition when they cook food on the tawa. When I say tawa, I mean T-A-W-A, not T-O-W-E-R.
I'm definitely gonna need some more sauce, so this is getting really dry.
Yeah, at this point I noticed a
Man,
worrying
I'm kind of getting a little sick just watching this guy. I mean, look at him just literally finger in the
lack of lubricants for that blanket-sized assortment of Indian breads.
The way you're describing this is not
It's my own fault.
elegant.
I like my curry quite dry.
Oh, I
Quite
don't.
dry, yeah.
I like
don't
mine
normally
wet.
have this much bread with the curry though.
Oh, actually, this is Bombay potatoes. I knew I forgot this. It's not. It's quite saucy.
It would have been nice to see him go to like an actual Indian restaurant and have like an Indian family like cook it for him and him do the challenge somewhere instead of at his house. But hey,
But yeah, I knew I got Bombay potatoes. Right. I'm gonna attack some of the curry. I got my 2 favorite types of curry:
and the fact that it's kind of in his beard a little bit, I can't stop staring.
chicken Rogan Josh,
Ah.
I think, and they just call this butter chicken, I think.
Butter chicken.
Yeah, pronouncing the T sound has just gone out the window for some reason. Batter chicken, mate.
Very aromatic.
Aromatic, you say?
Like, look at the pause on this. Yeah, dude, the aroma that you do get from like Indian food, it is a smell.
Yeah. I suppose it makes a change from repeatedly just saying delicious.
These came on skewers for some reason.
That's the worst when you have like a little skewer kebab and you're over there just like, Jesus Christ, get off this damn thing. I'm always afraid like I'm gonna like stab myself in the back of the throat.
They don't come off the skewers very easily.
Hate that. How do you fix that? Do you like baby oil not baby oil, like olive oil, like dip it in olive oil or something? Coconut oil? Twist!
Gonna eat a round stick.
I think that's generally the idea with a kebab anyway.
Mrs. Bid is a terrible.
No, if it's a good kebab, you should be able to take like the kebab down to the plate, take whatever utensil you're using, and pull whatever piece you want off. You know, eat it like it's a corn on the kebab.
Cook. I mean, forget that. Wait a second. Forget the Elvis sandwich last week. That was fantastic, right? But generally, you're a pretty bad cook. Although,
Oh my god.
she cooks chicken. She doesn't eat chicken.
Lo, my girlfriend, you guys know Lo, is a fantastic chef. She can cook whatever, and it's amazing.
But she cooks
Especially Indian food, weirdly enough.
chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. She puts it in something. I think she'll tell me what the secret ingredient is. It's coated very lightly in something, but it makes it extra juice on the inside.
I'm spitting truth, it's normally terrible.
I always wonder with Indian food, when it's really red like this, is that tandoori?
I just thought it was spice.
Or there's a certain word to describe that particular spice. People in the comments gonna be like, that's not real chicken Rogan Josh. How can you get it so wrong? Those aren't Bombay potatoes, those aren't real bhajis. You don't know anything about Indian cuisine. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, I'm sure all the know-it-alls will correct me.
Chicken kebabs, despite being a little bit.
I also, when I eat, I have to have like a knife and fork. I don't know why I'm a weirdo, but I cannot have my fingers like this messy and like going hands in on the food like that. Grosses me the hell out. I've kind of gotten past it with like chicken wings, but dude, you'd laugh at me because it's like in between every wing, I'm like cleaning my fingers. I can't have that sauce on my fingers.
Tricky to eat. Tasted delicious. There's one last bhaji here.
Yeah, the tandoori chicken kebabs were surprisingly
Like, I guess like a cheeseburger, I'm trying to think, tacos.
good, they were really succulent, and I'm gonna use that word again, aromatic, very smelly.
Oh, and he just grabs the glass. Ah!
Oh, it's great.
But in a good way.
Do we have any more sauce? Is there any sauce left in there?
Bro, clean your mouth. Wipe your hands. Oh.
We'll improvise. I don't know how I'm gonna improvise.
Well, by wiping that dry chapati in the Bombay potato juice,
Oh.
clearly. The lack of sauce is my own fault, I'm not making it.
Yo, this is hard for me to watch.
Suck it up and take it like a man.
And I'm just gonna suck it up and finish this video.
I think these are parathas. I don't think I've ever really figured out the difference between a chapati and a paratha. I think a paratha is slightly thicker, maybe.
Yeah, could be wrong on that count, but just an observation.
If I'm gonna eat all this bread, I need some water.
Oh.
Actually, that's the point. You could help.
And even his to-go thing, he uses this all the time. His hands have not really been clean. There's still some shit around there, bro. And like with this over here, I'm just not I don't like a lot of mess, right? I'm not saying that I'm a neat freak by any stretch of the means, but bro.
I think one of these is garlic, yeah. You just had a crisp sarnie, so you're not in a position to help.
Can't believe she ate a crisp sandwich. I only got the poppadoms because she was watching.
Couple of wedges of Peshawari naan, which I think has coconut in. I'm guessing that might not be right.
Wait, I did just Google this. It contains nuts and fruit, sometimes sultanas.
I think that's my favourite thing about Indian food. Is
Like, look, it's all the way up on his knuckles and shit. Do you guys eat like this messy? Am I just being a baby?
you just dig in with your hands. It's dirty, greasy.
No.
Tons of bread, tons of flavour.
I mean, yeah, tons of flavor.
Smelly, but in a good way.
Oh, it is just gripping the glass.
Oh, these Peshawari naans are really nice.
No. Oh, it's so nasty, bro.
A garlic naan. It's like a grandma made out of garlic. I'm going to see my garlic naan later.
That's what our grandchildren will call me. I see my garlic naan. Why should call that?
And it's like,
Pascal.
oh,
She
chew,
really, really loves garlic.
chew with your fucking mouth closed. Ah!
Yeah, ask Lindsay to spell naan bread and she'll spell it with one A. I'm sure of it.
Right, I'm going to move all the decorative lemons and conveniently chilies to the side. I don't have to eat the chilies, do I?
No.
I only put them there for a little bit of colour. You wouldn't eat the bay leaf. If I keep making terrible videos, we'll be getting a visit from the bay leaf. Bailiff. Bailiff.
Bro, close your mouth. I have to I'm like covering his mouth with my hand, like
Right, shut up, I need to concentrate.
like covering his
I'm gonna
face so I
get
can
all
like
these dry ass
get through this.
chapatis down. I'm gonna need some kind of...
I just wanted to see some type of Indian food, man, and this is like one that like seemed like an appropriate amount of time. The other ones were like 50 minutes long, and I didn't want to do something that long.
sauce, so I'm gonna
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna smash through the chapatis. We got a mixture here of just regular chapatis, parathas.
Why don't you take some of the rice and the bread and all of the sauce and put it together instead of doing it like how you're doing it, you freaking weirdo?
Different types of naan bread. Just cut into like, I don't know, slices, triangles,
oh my.
just for presentation purposes. I'm just spreading the rice around now, trying to get the moisture off the rice. Not that, you know, rice is particularly moist, but anything will do.
There you go.
I'm about to crack open the lassi, I think.
I just want to get to these desserts because Indian desserts are mad.
Wait, that's not it? That's not... He has to eat more than this? There's 6 minutes left in this video?
They're delicious, but they're just weird. You can help me out with the poppadoms. Right, what I am going to need to do is I'm going to crack open the lassi.
The what?
Crack open
The lassi. What is that? Is that goat's milk?
the wee lassi.
What is that?
Embarrassing. I want it to look really manly. It's alright, I just needed some more purchase. My hands are greasy.
Say excuse me, bro.
Right,
Where are your table manners? You're on YouTube.
so lassi, mango lassi, probably the most well known.
Mango milk?
Definitely wanna. Ugh.
Actually, that does kind of sound pretty good. I bet that's pretty good.
One of my favorites. It's basically like a. To me, it's a cross between a milkshake and a smoothie. Because it's kind of almost yogurt
Like a smooth shake?
like. Tastes a bit like a Yakult. Or like an Actimel or something.
Delicious.
You know, those bull health yogurts. Pardon my French. I'll bleep it out, it's cool.
I bleeped it.
Bro.
You heard it. So if anyone's watching from YouTube, this channel is still fairly child friendly.
Barely. I don't barely get through this. Clean your beard.
I can never actually tell if lime pickle tastes good or not. It's not sweet, it's not savoury really, it's odd.
Yeah, I think the word I'm looking for there is bitter. It's not quite savoury, not quite sweet or salty, but it is bitter. For that reason, I don't really know what you're supposed to put lime pickle on. I know you normally have it with poppadoms, but I always preferred mango chutney or raita, some kind of mint sauce or something
Mango chutney is really good.
sweet, to be honest. A delicious swig of lassi will help though.
Chutney in general is really good.
This is gonna be a long video.
The Indian milky drink, not the dog, of course. But yeah, you're right, this is a long video.
No,
I think it's
it's
gonna
so
be like 16,
hard.
17 minutes
It's
long.
so hard to get through.
But yeah, I've done a lot of short ones lately, so
I mean, this makes me want to go out and like get some Indian food and like do my own reaction video to it. And I promise you guys, I would be a lot more clean than this. And granted, I don't have as much of a sick ass beard as this guy does, but if I did, it would not look like it has food hanging off of it.
hopefully you enjoy it nonetheless.
Alright, the lemon
Also, I wouldn't be doing 12,000 calories and just stuffing my face.
and the chilies don't count. It's dessert time. Still time, still plenty of time. Right, these boxes are here, so I can read the names of each of these desserts. So this one is Gajar Halwa. That's better. I'm not sure what this is. It looks a little bit like rice.
It's not rice. I did some research. It's
What is it?
carrot,
What?
It's carrot. Carrot with like almond chips?
which sounds weird, I know, but stick with me.
That is rich. I don't know how to describe it.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, my initial reaction is a little bit mixed, but it was really good.
It's kind of like
Delicious. Just say delicious.
it reminds me a little bit of like a suet pudding.
Bro, I cannot stand this guy's mouth and beard. I can't stop staring. And his hands are still kind of like gross, not completely clean.
It's kind of heavy like a suet pudding. Totally different though.
But I think it has coconut in there.
Coconut
I think
flakes.
there are
Like, look at that beard, man. I can't.
some nuts in here as well. It's delicious though, really rich, really sweet. I think it just started raining. But yeah, it's really it's Moorish. I could totally see myself just sitting down with like a huge bowl of this and
I mean, good for you, but hopefully your beard doesn't look like that afterwards.
just eating it.
Yeah, to be fair, I have that problem with a lot of foods, but this stuff was really Moorish.
Yeah, next we're gonna do gulab jam,
This is like the bread balls, right?
which I have actually had before. It's weird because they're essentially these little,
Like donuts.
they look like the snitch from Harry Potter, but in dough form. They look just like little pancake balls, like Abel Skeevers or something
Yeah,
like that.
but dunked
But
in
they're
juiciness.
actually really,
Damn!
really dense. So they're like 90 grams each,
Bro.
that's more than a Krispy Kreme donut. I think that's twice as much as a Krispy Kreme donut. When you get them in the
Wow, that's
in
dense.
the package, you're like, oh, this is super heavy.
And super juicy, god dang.
It's because they're absolutely drenched in this fatty syrup.
Fatty syrup. So is it like a citrusy kind of syrup?
Which tastes delicious.
The fact that he bit that and went all over his beard, I bet that beard is disgusting.
But I get the feeling isn't particularly good for you. It feels like somebody's just let out the grease traps at a bakery or something.
That smack at the end. Ah!
Yeah, gulab jam, I'm pretty sure should be a new chemical element, because 6 of these tiny little balls have 1,300 calories in them.
Holy fuck!
No word of a lie.
They're delicious, but they're really quite sickly. So at this point, I'm that full, it's kind of hard to eat them without puking.
Yeah, the every time you put one of these in your mouth, there's like an explosion of kind of fatty liquid, which is delicious but gross at the same time. It's hard to explain.
Now we've just got
He has more. Bro, this is disgusting levels amount of food.
what they call rasamalai.
And the fact he just lifted up that spoon and shit just poured out of it. I cannot!
This one is served cold. I don't know, it feels like cheese curds or something. It's weird, it tastes like a sweet omelette.
Is there more? Hopefully there's not more, right?
You can imagine that.
Yeah, the rasamalai was not good. I don't want to eat this again. It just tasted like a wet, sweet omelette, like eggy
Alright,
and sweet.
forget the poppadom. They're just crisps anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody out there is going to complain about the poppadoms. I mean, this is like 6.5 kilos.
Oh my god, he didn't eat the little chips at the end? What a wimp. No, this is disgusting levels amount of food.
Of food or something ridiculous. So if anyone complains about the poppadoms, shame on you.
Oh, and he's
I failed
chugging the
very
shake
frequently,
smoothie, the
I'm
smoothie
counting
shake.
this as a win. If I get the lassi down. Anyway, I know a lot of people have been watching my videos throughout Ramadan, so hopefully this is a well-timed video. Some people say it helps with the fasting, but the overwhelming majority, I think, probably want to just torture me with rusty razors or something.
Wow, I can't. Yeah, no. If I'm fasting, I can't sit there and watch somebody eat food, especially if I haven't eaten. I'm like, yo, I'm hungry. Sitting there and watching somebody eat disgusting levels amount of food is just not it for me. And out of all of this, the main dish out of that, I bet smacked. And the bombs, oh my god, I bet those are good. I would have one of them and be done. Not 6 in one sitting. But if you're picking up what I'm putting down, then please like the video, subscribe, and if you really like it, then share it with some of your friends. My goal here is to spread a positive message while sprinkling my 2 cents on big topics like American, Indian, and world geopolitics, and even small stuff like Twitch drama and online debacles. And if you want to see it live, come join me over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/ActuallyElrod. That's where I'm going to do all my reactions, and after the reactions, that's where we get down a game. And if you're like, hey, I have a video that I want this dude to sprinkle his 2 cents on, then come over on my Discord and let me know and join the community there. And while we're at it, I have to say thank you to everybody who has made that Discord just so poppin'. I never thought I'd have a Discord that's so flowing. It's really cool to see. Shout out to you, Bobby, Omni, Demon, all of you who have been in there who are just super active. Logie, you're the man. Logie is the one who's like modding and helping run the server, so thank you, Logie. Lastly, I challenge you. I have a challenge for you. Make somebody laugh today. We all know there's enough hate and vitriol in the world. If energy is contagious like the flu, then let's spread and get everyone contagious with our positive energy, right? Not negative energy, because there's so much of that, and if we could just be a small little change in someone's day, then you never know. Maybe that's the thing that starts shifting this world to a happier, healthier, just better place. And with all of that said and done, thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.